Black Metal Rules, where the underground meets the playground.
Wait, the camera's not on.
No, the camera's on. The camera's on because I'm talking. I'm Tali Teichman.
I'm John Shear from Fatal Aggression and Divination.
I'm Jeff Rappaport. Camera's not on.
I'm Matt Gibbons.
So if the camera was on, what would be the next news item?
Oh, I think the camera's on.
Camera's on.
So in the news, Cannibal Corpse
It's a good thing you didn't break my concentration.
Is wrapping up their 25th anniversary celebration.
It's a lot of years.
And you know what's crazy? Because I heard that and it was like...
It does not feel like 25
It doesn't
years.
sound right.
The camera just moved because the dog bumped into it.
Check the camera, please.
Yeah. Cameraman.
Don't make me yank that collar.
Good.
Sorry for draw attention. David!
Check the camera, please. Camera check.
He's just trying to help.
He literally just went beep and just like bonked it just a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little more towards me.
Did you fix it? Is it good?
Yeah.
Did you look at it after he bonked it?
He bumped
Yes.
it again.
He bonked it again.
It did.
I know.
You didn't look at it after
Well, you didn't look at it after you bumped it.
It's like, oh.
Look at it again.
I'd look at it, but I'm here.
It's fine.
All right.
I think your son's got
25th anniversary.
a future in black metal.
Why is that?
That screechy thing.
That screechy thing.
Do it again, Dave. Do your black belt.
Either that or
Goblins and
Cheeto.
Geese. That's the way you want to
an 80s hair metal band.
Yeah.
So yeah. My 25 years. That sounds
Full
like
time.
it didn't sound right.
Their kids can have beers now.
I seen them on.
True.
Illegitimate
That's
children.
all you had with that, really? I
What?
thought you were going to latch into like an explanation of that. Well, you're like, that sounds like a long time. Done.
No. I
End
remember.
of.
I still remember when they first came out. When
Too late.
How many?
when they came out and DSI came out around the same time, and they were like, they got trashed by like a lot.
Cannibal Corpse?
Cannibal
Oh
Corpse.
yeah, they were very
They said they were like the shittiest band ever. Like, this is a terrible band, and these guys will never make
Metal
it.
Maniacs, always.
Everybody was like, there's no future for this band. They're like awful, and now they're like the biggest death metal band of all time.
I seen them on Butched at Birth, and you want to talk about just a very hungry band. They were insane. It was one of the greatest packages. Was them, Gorguts, and Atheist, and Deceased.
Interesting. Ah, our buddy King.
Yeah.
That's one thing. They did get good reviews live a lot. Like Metal Maniacs Live was like surprised they're better live.
Divination opened for Cannibal Corpse. I think it was like 2005, 2004, somewhere in there. Greatest bunch of guys you could ever like imagine. I mean, they just their drummer let me borrow his triggers. I never used triggers at the time, and he just came over and was like, "Hey, want to borrow my triggers tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah." And brought us down to their dressing room, and they were like, "Here, food, eat." And we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And our bass player at the time was scared. Just kind of like didn't want to play. Well, he wanted to play with Cannibal Corpse, but there's Alex Webster standing there in front of him. And he was just like, "Oh my God, Alex Webster's watching me play bass. This is just not right." And I'm like,
Good luck, buddy.
You played with them too, didn't you?
Yes. In the Moors in Brooklyn.
"Oh, nice."
On the Gore Obsessed tour.
Nice.
And I think it was called the Spring Neck Break Tour or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. It was a whole bunch of bands, including Pissing Razors, which is how that story got told.
Oh yeah.
Matt was here.
He didn't like himself.
You're so gross.
But they, same as you said. They didn't invite us backstage, but there's a lot going on. It's very chaotic. But they were really cool, totally cool guys, and I'm a big fan of Corpse Grinders. So.
Me and Tally did not ever play for them.
No.
Play with them.
No.
I actually like them better with Corpse Grinder.
I'm
than-
totally
I stole
with
their
you.
gear
Me too.
back on their first tour.
Much more diverse vocalist. Much more.
Have you ever met Chris Barnes? Well,
Much less stoned.
Yes.
yeah. And not to mention the fact that Corpse Grinder's neck's like this
Yes.
big.
Well, he's if you watch Metalocalypse, he's the who Nathan Explosion is based off.
Yeah.
Then he does voices on it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's a different character, but yeah. But
Yeah.
What's the character he does?
I don't know. He wears a mask. He's like a big
He's one of the I think he's one of the Druids or
something like that.
yeah. But
But yeah, he's been on there before. But and his other band, Passive Possession, I also enjoy.
Did you just buy their new CD?
Passive Possession, I don't have any CD.
Were we talking about them recently?
Maybe.
They're playing the.
Yeah, they're playing at the Death Fest,
The Delaware
Oh,
Death
okay,
Fest.
yeah.
which I can't. I'll be on vacation. I won't be able to go to.
I gotta go to my.
It's a shame because that's the same night Skinless is playing.
That's. I think that's the Friday night, ain't it?
No, Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you going to that?
I'm thinking about it. Friends of ours, Rivers of Nile, are playing that, and if I can put a plug out to them, they're on Metal Blade now, and they're young kids, and they're just incredible.
That's the same band that World of Decay is playing with, isn't it? With the Morbid Angel show.
Right?
Yes.
That's some bad tally.
Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Good job, David.
You should not have been expected to catch that.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
this
hot,
has
by
to
the
be
way.
hot, yeah.
Do not touch them.
Are you done playing around with the dog now?
No.
Not the light's broken.
Can we even see?
Now we have
Lights
now
pop.
we have no lighting.
I like it.
So professional. the
Can
show.
you bring the camera later? So we have,
I actually hate lights.
can you look at the camera now to see if we have lights?
Can you point that one at us, maybe?
Yeah, you can see.
Is it dark?
We can see.
Oh, stop.
Can you
Weirdo.
get that on the camera?
Humping the pillow?
Dio
Yeah,
wanted a
that's totally
Dio wanted a little
gonna be a
privacy.
pillow, yeah.
Look, we've seen that before.
I like this pillow.
You know, do you want me to film what he did 5 minutes ago? David? I could really use a bit.
Red Rocket, Sparky. Red Rocket. Oh, no,
You just pillow into my bitch.
Alright, don't let him
What was
rip
your
the
go-
pillow apart.
Is that
He can
what
fuck the
he's
pillow,
talking
but
No.
he's allowed to fuck the pillow, but don't let him rip it.
Yeah. It's funny when he fucks it, not as funny when he
Yeah, yeah. Right now he looks like he's gonna rip it. Alright, that's enough.
Yeah.
So anything else on Cannibal Corpse? They're gonna love this video.
I love them. I'm glad they've been around that long. The only original member is really the drummer and the bassist. But
Yeah.
that doesn't really affect me much because the show's happening in Florida, so I'm not going to see it. So.
They're being inducted into the Buffalo Hall. Buffalo
Which is interesting because
Hall of Fame.
they've spent most of their career in Florida. If I was like an average person in Buffalo, I'd be
Oh,
like,
it's
fuck
the
you.
Buffalo Hall. Okay, that explains why the list of bands that made it to the Buffalo Hall of Fame.
But
I looked on that.
Metal Blade put out a really neat package. Like every so many months, they put out picture discs, and at the end, I guess it's going to come like with a really neat looking box, and they re-released all their CDs. I think it looks great. And some of the early CDs really needed a remastering.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know they remastered the CDs. I thought it was just the vinyl.
Oh really? I thought they were remastering the CDs.
I hope so.
I hope they remaster the cassettes. Because my
That's
cassettes
the thing now.
they're all work now.
The new Carcass came out on cassette. Like I don't know what the hell.
Can't you use a pencil?
You gotta twirl it up.
To twirl it up?
Yeah. It won't take the warps out though.
Oh, yeah.
You leave it out in the sun and
Just
it's like.
smooth
But yeah, I love them. And
Just pull the two tracks
It's
Great band, deserve the recognition. They work hard.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Constantly put out new material. Constantly touring. They work really fucking hard.
yes.
And their first biggest claim to fame was in Ace Ventura.
Yep. Hammer Smash Face, baby.
And they like dogs banging pillows and lights falling and unprofessionalism. That's what we have in Cannibal Corpse.
Yes. And malt liquor.